Evening, everybody. Looks like we're live. Welcome, welcome. How's everyone doing? I'll give it a few minutes, just a couple minutes early, just to see as everybody joins in. Also, Kylie, I would reciprocate the pterodactyl scree chat, but it's 9 at night, and I'm an adult, unfortunately. I say as I stream the video game on the glass of chilled blackberry merlot, very cheap chilled blackberry merlot, which I enjoy greatly. I always say how I'm not a coffee snob. I'm similarly not a wine snob, but I do enjoy both coffee. It's in the serving and it's in the preparation way more than it is in terms of the actual quality of the stuff that I'm drinking. Like, I'm currently tonight I have an Arbor Mist Blackberry Merlot, which is literally on the bottom shelf. And it's there for a reason. It is not high class stuff. It is pretty low alcohol content. This is like the alcohol content of beer. It's like 8% or something. It's like a strong cider, basically. Made like a wine though, and it's very good. I enjoy it. And then also I've got a salted caramel coffee, which is nothing added to it. It is just the salted caramel infused grounds. And it is, I think this is one of the Southeast Grocers, like Winn-Dixie brand. Still pretty good. They actually make really good flavored coffees. So if you're looking for either of those especially in terms of cheap options, they come with my more than half-hearted recommendation. I don't know if I can give them a full-throated recommendation, but certainly more than half-hearted. There are better flavored coffees, obviously, but this does it. This does what it needs to do. It's good. Kylie says, I want to skip the Thanksgiving break. Yeah, I get it. I'm not leaving the house the rest of this week, though, except for, I'm probably going out to do stuff, but going back. This is, because Veterans Day Wednesday, and I'm all online Tuesday, Thursday, so I'm in here. This is my center of command for this week. So there's that, which isn't bad. I mean, honestly, I don't like online classes so much, but I kind of prefer it to hybrid to an extent. Just because, especially when a hybrid class has so few people in it in person, which has been the case recently, especially at St. Leo classes. So that's why I've switched to online for that one. I'm still in person over at USF, and I'm going to be until because, again, a lot of my students have been very, very outspoken about this is the only time they can get out of their dorms. And they desperately want to. And I'm not one to deny that, even if it's driving down to Tampa. Even if it means dealing with the hybrid stuff, whatever. I'm all for it. Yeah, I didn't actually know that they, Kylie, I didn't know that they got rid of the option for wet room agreement. That's disappointing. It seems like they're just using the lockdowny quarantine stuff used to get rid of everything that brings joy. I'm only a little bit kidding. Coffee and Bailey's is good. Very good. Cheap and dirty Irish coffee. I will say, though, if you are a fan of Bailey's, my higher recommendation actually goes to Kavanaugh. It's another brand of Irish cream. I've got it. I usually get it at Total Wine. I haven't gotten it in a while. But I think it's actually a bit better than Bailey's. It has that same whiskey kick that Bailey's has, but it's a little bit sweeter, but not from sugar. It's from how the cream is made. Really, really good. Really good. I mean, you could, not that I approve of such things as a college instructor, as a professor. You could just do what all of us have been doing for ages and just kind of have any for it. And not that that is something I necessarily recommend, but it's maybe what a lot of us have a very long time. Because even after I was 21, I had roommates who were under 21, and it was just a matter of don't let them have it, which isn't a problem because I don't want them having my sodas, let alone my Baileys. Oh, Kylie says, I had a drink called The Local at Homecoming this past weekend at Disney Springs, and it tasted like orange juice. Cool. The Local. I vaguely remember that on the menu. I didn't get it. Something I had, I forget what the drink I had was there. It was rye based though. Rye whiskey based. Something like it was something similar to an old fashioned. There. I do love Art's Homecoming. That is it's hard to say it's one of my favorite restaurants at Disney Springs, because I have a lot of favorite restaurants at Disney Springs. I love Art's Homecoming. I love Morimoto Asia. It's amazing. I love Raglan Road. What is the... Oh, Deluxe Burger is a quick service option that is phenomenal. And same with the pizza place. What's the quick service pizza thing? The Subway for pizza. That's not exclusive to Disney Springs, but it's also very, very good. Right, so while we're now that we're here, wait, let's check on the fish because I think I did last time, but I want to make sure. Can't forget to feed the fish. Blaze, that's it, Blaze Pizza. Very good, very good. They're around too. I haven't been to any of them outside of Disney Springs, but I've seen them. Looks like we didn't feed the fish. It's definitely. Oh, you had a Cat 5 hurricane from Fat Tuesdays and a lot of remnant, and I was not prepared. Yeah. Disney Springs, none of the restaurants there skimp on the liquor. They give you that value for dollar alcohol in there. Let me tell you. They're not kidding. The drinks in there are not a joke. It was funny, this one time I went to, Erica and I went to Disney Springs to get dinner to celebrate. I had just submitted grades. I finished everything for the semester 3 years ago, maybe 4 years ago. This was a while ago. I think it was 4, maybe even 5 years ago. I think it was 4 years ago. No, because that's when we got married. Was it 4 years? Whatever. Some time ago. 3, 4, 5, sometime in the past. And I just finished submitting grades for one of my classes because I had separate due dates for St. Leo and USF. I forget which one, which was which. Oh yeah, no, I finished St. Leo and I still had to do USF, but I had the rest of the week, so we decided to go and celebrate down to Disney Springs. So we went. We did some celebration, but on the way there, I found out that grades were due that night at midnight. USF, the one I hadn't done yet. So we had dinner. I was not going to let this ruin our evening, and she went for a walk, wandered around for a while, and had wandered around Disney Springs while I sat in the hangar bar with a drink. I think it was some kind of pretzel-y thing. I don't remember what. And I finished grading on my laptop that I happened to bring. It was ridiculous. Can't believe I did that, but what are you going to do? Got to do what you got to do. Overlord is the one we are doing first. This is one of the major story DLCs. There are 3 of them. There are 3 story DLCs for Mass Effect 2. We're going to do Overlord tonight, and we're probably going to start Lair of the Shadow Broker. Guarantee we're not going to finish both of them tonight. Lair of the Shadow Broker is very long. I don't know exactly how long, or remember exactly how long Overlord is. It's not crazy long. So we'll probably be able to finish Overlord tonight. and then we'll start Lair of the Shadow Broker, and that'll take us through to next week. So that's the plan for now. All right, and we just did the suicide mission and came back with everyone alive from it, which is always what you want in a suicide mission. That's really ideal. I'm actually going to explore the Krogan Demilitarized zone first, because there's stuff there that we haven't found. So let's do that first, shall we? Warlock. Nothing interesting. There's some great, I still really like the Krogan lore and the history of the Krogan. Because they reached nuclear levels of technology in like 1400 years ago or something. Like in the 600s AD. But then they blew themselves up in a horrifying nuclear winter, and which basically destroyed the ecosystem of their planet, and turned it from a death world to a radioactive death world, and did things like this. So once Rothla was a large ice dwarf, with the statistics listed below. In the waning years of the Krogan rebellions, it was shattered into a field of debris by what is assumed to have been the test of an exotic weapon system. In the wake of the event, the planetoid was reduced to a relatively contained field of thousands of tiny moonlets rotating around one another, colliding and ricocheting. The method used to destroy the planetoid has never been deduced. The Krogan clan who performed the experiment apparently all died in the event. Ships that have traveled to the edge of the event's light cone observed a moment of extreme gravitational lensing around Rothla immediately before its breakup, but no other clues. Popular extranet meme put forward by Athari author Delsey Orthisa insists that the Turians are covering up the existence of a Krogan superbiotic breed that was genetically engineered within Rothla. The CDEM enforces quarantine around the Rothla field, citing cases of amateur investigations. Ships came to grief in the debris. Neat! They blew up a planet! This is why we can't have nice things. And this is why Morden was so insistent that the Krogan expansion had to be halted. Why the Solarians, working with the Turians, were willing to go such extreme measures as something like genophage. It's morally heinous. Right? We can see that. We can, having discussed a lot of this, we can agree that it's morally heinous, but at the same time, we can understand why it was done. And I think that's actually a very important thing that we should do. When studying and analyzing war crimes and terrifying crimes against humanity in the broad sense, crimes against sapience, if you will, is we really should seek to understand why things like this were done. In part because it's not that it's some sadistic monsters who perpetrated these bad and evil things. Right? We know Morden Solus. Morden is not a villain. He's a scientist who is like a lot of Solarians, but like a lot of people, a little bit too hubristic. Thinks he can control things when he probably should leave them the hell alone. It's very easy for just about anyone to fall into the same faulty reasoning that leads to moral atrocities, like the Solarians did, like the Solarians and the Turians did. Hell, like the Systems Alliance, the Human Systems Alliance did to during the First Contact War with the Turians. We did some nasty shit. If you remember that we decided that we would launch probes into Turian space, but just in case they were tampered with, we would equip them with thermonuclear warheads. That's not okay. That's not a self-destruct. That's a landmine. Which... What happened? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Frozen. Hold on. May have clicked out of the... There we go. We're good. Second. Here we go. There we go. Fixed it. All right. All right. Anyway. So the as I was saying, it's hard and it's uncomfortable to put ourselves in the shoes of evil people, but evil people are people like we are. It's not like there's this nice little line of there's good people, there's bad people. No, there's just people who make good and bad choices, and most of us are probably good people most of the time, but all that means is that most of us make good choices more than we don't. But that doesn't mean we always do. And it doesn't mean we always will. And it doesn't mean we won't, or we can't be enticed or persuaded into doing something that's absolutely heinous, like, the genophage, or like strapping bombs to our probes that we send into enemy space, or any of the other terrible, awful things that we see in this game out. Quick question. Is it annoying that I'm up here? I'm just realizing that I'm up here, which is blocking a lot of user interface stuff in the game, like the name of the system, maybe the my powers up here, whatever. I can move over there better. Let me know if that's annoying. This works. This is easier for me because I can look at me. So now I'm good. Okay, cool. Just checking, because that could be, and I could see that being annoying. That's all. All right. Let's land on Ite. Yeah. Sec. Ta-da. I'm over here now. Oh yeah, but now I'm blocking the other thing, aren't I? Yeah, I don't know if I like that. Nah, I'm over here. You know what? Here, this is perfect. Right there. That'll do. This is normal, right? Yeah, I'll just sit here in the middle and I'll stare at you guys. Oh. Alright, I'm going back in the corner. Sorry. Okay. I've never seen a streamer stream with the face cam dead center before, but I've always... Oh, God. Aw, there's an ugly... Hun, you married this ugly smudge. I've never seen a streamer do that, but I've always thought it would be kind of funny. And just like the targeting reticle is your face for playing a shooter or whatever. Not that it's a good idea, but... Oh, God. All right. To Ite. We're dealing with AI stuff, so Tally and Legion, obviously. This is a good idea. Yeah, Tally and Legion, that's fine. Every time you shoot, you have to say pew 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 pew. Okay, I can live with this. Oh God, that's awful. Sounds terrible. Let's go with shield boost. That's it. So we got. I think we're max leveled, actually. So, arc project. So yeah, I don't think there's any more skill points we can get for this game. I don't think so. Plasma shotgun. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that'll do. It was very sudden and then cut off. Bizarre. So we know this was basically the horror DLC.
Thank God you came. My name is Dr. Gavin Archer.
Neither of you have ammo power, so...
The situation is urgent. We're facing a catastrophic VI breakout. I'll explain the details later, but you must retract that transmission dish. The controls aren't far from your position. You have to hurry.
Okay, then. That ain't right. I'm pretty sure those are the controls, but I can't get to them yet. If you can't tell from the music, this is definitely the, it's definitely the horror. Let's see.
Be advised, this is a secure facility. All weapons must be declared upon entry and checked with security personnel on duty.
I mean, if there's a rogue, forget if he said AI or VI, then I'm definitely going to be shooting cameras.
Be advised.
There you are. I've locked myself in a computer room on the far side of the base. There are Geth on the loose.
I know, I brought one.
My program has seized control, and I've lost a lot of friends today. I'd hate to see you join them. Please watch yourself.
Okay, then.
Be advised.
I don't think he knows I brought a Geth.
This is a secure facility. All weapons must be
Oh man, I should have given him the
checked with security personnel on duty.
better rifle. Widow. He's the only one who can use it. It'll apparently just like break an organic's arm from the recoil. Funds are nice. Station. Okay then. Log.
Status report. Please inform the elusive man that we've made great strides in our research. His doubts about the lack of progress are unwarranted. A demonstration is forthcoming.
Alright, so yeah, this is definitely an approved Cerberus action, unlike the thing with Jack. Or, I mean, from what we know of the thing with Jack, we were told that was not approved.
This is a secure facility.
This certainly was not approved. Was certainly approved.
And checked with security personnel on duty.
Stop looking at me. Let's wait to actually do the thing he said to. See what he wants. See what's going on.
Project personnel. I understand there's some concern about handling live Geth. I agree it's a risk, but the potential reward is far greater.
Hi, Legion.
Someday your sons and daughters will thank you.
I mean, if they're alive. Already born.
Damn it. The VI's overridden the controls. We have to stop him. He's trying to upload his program off-planet. Destroy the antenna inside the dish. There's a tram on the lower level. Get to it as fast as you can.
Okay. Him. It's troubling. Hi there, Green. Jesus. So, by the way, I've never played this. So, I have not experienced this horror myself. I have only seen it played. Is that as loud for you as it is for me? I turn that down. Because it's insanely loud. Anyway, it's I've never actually. Oh, he's back. I've never actually played this. I've only watched a stream of it. I've never gotten the full experience, and it's creepy.
This is an
Oh, look,
automated security
it's watching me.
update. Geth activity has been detected. Please remain at your workstations until the all clear is given.
Watching me. Again. Oh, Erica says, oh, this reminds me of a sci-fi game about an AI taking control of a space station. The name of it's slipping my mind. Is it System Shock? Is that it?
Well done. Today's lunch special is Excel.
Get ready to fight.
Oh, hi.
Rerouting power to shields. Abundant
Go
man.
for the optics. Go for the optics.
Fire it.
Hack it.
Taking hits. Long-range target neutralized.
Ooh, got him. All right. That's it, yeah? Epic music is still going. Oh, it's not it.
Reinforcing shield. Sniper rifle neutralization.
Hack it. Darn it, come on.
Target eliminated.
Yeah, I haven't actually played System Shock either.
To all project personnel, congratulations on your hard work. Tomorrow will make the next leap forward. It'll be a great day for Cerberus and an even greater day for humanity.
I have heard very, very good things about it, in terms of, especially in terms of, well, horror, and then also in terms of, like, level design. Not level design, like, just game design in general, that it does a great job of,
Watch your left.
oh, jeez.
Overclocking kinetic barrier systems.
It does a great job of, telling the story of the game without actually, like, having NPC interactions, because everyone's dead. And it was one of the first games to actually do that, to sort of avoid the kind of the dialogue loop of, you know, NPCs just having the same pre-programmed response every time. Apparently did that quite
Distance
well.
shot effective.
Deploying combat plan.
Contact.
We have to go back. There was stuff down there that we need to get. Sorry, guys.
Yes.
I mean, sorry for my squad mates, who I'm just kind of leaving out to dry over there. It's okay. They'll handle it. Oh, they handled it. Oh, good. Music stopped. That means they handled it. Right. I didn't realize I should have gone down here first. Anyway. Oh, it's... Go either way. What's that? Alright, well. It's dumb. That's fine. Power cells. Boom. Oh. Stop it. Looking at me. Okay. Yeah, that's creepy. It's definitely creepy.
Damn it all. He's aligning the dish to a new upload target. He'll have a clear line of sight to our satellite. This is going to be tight.
Birds.
Weapons ready.
Emergency shields engaged. Target eliminated.
Okay then. Kylie says a spoon of green cheese is back in the snack rotation. Oh god. Alright, well. Yeah, that's okay, I guess.
Attention.
There are worse snacks.
Overlord with an emergency message to Cerberus Command. We've experienced a catastrophic security failure and are requesting assistance. Wait, what do you mean our outgoing comms are jammed? How can it do that?
Uh-oh. Oh, how? But it sure did. I'm suddenly very, very conscious of how digitally everything is controlled, given that this entire area is under the control of an AI. I guess a VI, but it's at this point it's probably an AI.
Under fire.
Attention. Satellite broadcast window is opening soon.
When is soon?
Upload data must be approved by your department supervisor.
Go. Soon is soon. It's really vague for a system like this. Oh, saw somebody. Oh, there we go.
Enemy disabled. Sniper rifle neutralization.
Satellite broadcast window is opening soon.
Okay.
Upload data must be approved by your department supervisor.
Reinforcing shields.
Got you.
Uh-oh.
Got one.
Abundant man. Skirmish class enemy platforms.
Oh,
Satellite broadcast window is
that's interesting.
upload data must be approved by your department supervisor.
Okay, there we go. Emptied a whole clip into it, but it's alright. Interesting little energy buzz there. It's a little disturbing. The green is kind of creepy, and it's a little bit unsettling that Legion's shield boost has almost the same green. I almost kind of regret bringing him on here on this mission, even though this is... He was probably the best choice from a gameplay standpoint. I'm really hoping we don't have a thing where he turns on us.
Broadcast window is opening soon. All upload data must be approved by your department supervisor.
You need to destroy the support struts now. They have their own capacitors. Try blowing them up.
I'm blowing them up. That's a solution.
Target negative Z axis.
Oh god.
Emergency fields engaged.
Warning. Structural integrity
That's
of
horrifyingly
dish has
loud.
been compromised.
It's fine. Move on.
Enemy disabled.
Nothing's faster than fatigue of our pause.
Warning. Structural integrity of dish has been compromised.
Okay. Alright. Okay.
You've done it. You've severed the link to the satellite.
Maybe I should run. Oh no, we're fine. No big deal. Oh, not fine.
You gotta be kidding. Move! The whole thing's giving way!
Okay, well,
Over here!
The hell's going on around here?
Man's reach exceeding his grasp. Come on, I'll explain.
yes. So it's the whole technological progress overstepping its bounds and going crazy and getting out of control thing. I've been waiting for that, that to be a theme more so in this game. It was big in the first one, but here we go. It's back. I don't think Kasumi was made for these types of... It wasn't Kasumi, it was Tally and Legion. Right. Tally and Legion. That seems right. Right? Bring the Quarian and the Geth on the Kill the Geth mission. I guess?
You have my thanks, Commander Shepard. You bought us some time, though probably not much. This isn't over yet.
You owe us that explanation.
This is Project Overlord, an attempt to gain influence over the Geth by interfacing the human mind with the VI. The results have been less than satisfactory.
I'd hate to see what you call a disaster.
You can't dismiss the entire project. We did succeed, at least partially. My brother, David, volunteered to serve as a test subject, but his mind couldn't handle the VI connection. He's like a virus now, infecting our networks and seizing control of any technology he finds. It's why you had to destroy the dish. Imagine if his program got off-world.
How does he take control of electronics?
This is a hybrid intelligence the likes of which I've never seen. I don't know where the man ends and the machine begins.
So, you're making a Reaper. Cool.
What's the worst case scenario?
A technological apocalypse. Every machine, every weapon, every computer could be turned against us. If he hit the extranet, who knows where it would end?
I wonder if this is something like the, I don't know how much I want to give away with this. I wonder if this is something like the, thing that first made the Reapers. You've seen it, or played it. Then you'll kind of know vaguely what I'm talking about. But I know that the Reaper, we already know, based on the ending of this game story, that the Reapers are synthetic and organic synthesis. And so this kind of brings up the question, is this what happened? Did it do this? Is this where the Reapers came from? Did we just almost accidentally make a Reaper? Or at least a Reaper program? First step in absolutely the wrong direction, I'll say. Good lord.
You should have considered that before you started the experiment.
We
By the way,
couldn't
thanks,
be
Elusive
expected
Man.
to account for every outcome. Certainly not the abomination David has become. David, the VI has fortified itself in the main laboratory at Atlas Station. It's in lockdown now. To enter, you need to manually override security from our facilities in the Prometheus and Vulcan stations.
How does the lockdown work?
It's a fail-safe procedure in the event of an emergency. Normally, all 3 project leads have to agree to cancel the lockdown. I'm the only one left now.
Oh.
I can give my authorization, but you'll have to manually reset the other 2 yourself.
Is
What
that
happens
possible?
if I have to kill
That
your
should not be
brother?
possible.
Let's just hope it doesn't come to that. Now let me ask you a question. Is your friend here going to be a problem?
If there's one Geth in the galaxy who can't be brainwashed, it's him. Don't worry.
I'll take your word for it.
Frost. Alright, let's see. Technical stuff first, and then big pictures.
Tell me about Vulcan and Prometheus stations.
Vulcan Station is our geothermal plant. It generates power for the 4 outposts. Prometheus Station is a crashed Geth ship full of dormant machines. We use them for our experiments.
That sounds awful. Absolutely awful.
What happens on this station?
This is Hermes Station, our communications uplink with the wider galaxy. If you hadn't destroyed the dish in time, the outcome would have been catastrophic.
What can you tell me about Atlas Station?
Atlas Station is the main laboratory where all of our VI experiments take place. It's your final goal once you've overridden the lockdown. It's also where my brother became something else.
Someone please look up, is that Steve Curry? Or Tim Curry, not Steve. Tim Curry? If not, doesn't it sound like him? It sounds like Tim Curry, doesn't it? Project Overlord, this whole thing.
Tell me more about Project Overlord.
We wanted to turn the Geth's religious impulse into a weapon. When we saw them following Saren, we realized they could be swayed. And if a proper figurehead was created, a virus with a face, if you will, the Geth might be controlled.
That's an ambitious undertaking.
It would be the perfect weapon. Victory without casualties. We could avoid war with the Geth altogether. That was the plan, anyway.
This has Elusive Man written all over it. Hey, look, this enemy that we can't beat. Let's try and control it. Never works out. Simon Templeman. Templeman? Templeton? Templeman? Simon Templeman. Okay. I don't know, he's got similar inflections and an accent to Tim Curry, so see why. Although he sounds younger. Anyway, not Tim Curry, but oh well.
What went wrong with the experiment?
David volunteered to interface with the VI to give it genuine consciousness. Theoretically, it should have been safe, but with artificial intelligence, there's no such thing as safe.
Then you shouldn't have attempted it.
And what if you've never attempted to find the Reapers, Commander Shepard? Where would the galaxy be then? Sometimes you have to ignore the risks.
Didn't try and find the Reapers. What the hell are you talking about? Oh my god, no. I tried to find the conduit to stop Saren. Because he already found it. Holy crap. We're not so different, you and I moment. I'm not taking that. Everyone's gonna kick you in the head.
I'm heading out now.
The other stations are all within driving distance. Best of luck, Commander.
Alrighty then. Let's go figure that out, shall we? Anything around here that we need to look at? Fine. Oh, alright, let's go for it. Back in our hammerhead. Okay. Wonder if we can re-equip our Legion with his better sniper rifle. I mean, so Based on what we know so far, at least. It's kind of human experimentation.
Commander, you need to find Vulcan and Prometheus,
but it was
stations
volunteer.
and override the lockdown
He
from
more or
each
less knew what he was
facility.
doing, so
Doesn't matter which one you hit first, but
maybe
you
not.
can't enter Atlas Station until you've dealt with both. Also,
Maybe that's not exactly the
keep an eye out
problem.
for Cerberus security mechs. The VI has likely taken control of them. Archer out.
Ooh, look, they're space cows. They're huge. Okay, go away. I'll leave it.
Geographic conditions indicate an aesthetically pleasing view nearby. Organic life forms may wish to take note.
Yeah. Thanks, VI. Nice of you. Whoop. Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a if the moral quandary is about human testing so much as it is about trying to, once again, trying to control the Geth under false pretenses. Again, it's basically a brainwashing problem. It's again, like always, as long as if we consider the Geth to be persons, then that is obviously a bit of a problem. Now, if we don't consider the Geth to be persons, then, whatever. They're machines and we're trying to reprogram it. That's fine. All this would be working under the...
Cerberus data packet has been recovered.
Oh,
It
God.
contains information on Project Overlord that other research cells need to review. Be alert for more packets in the area. 5 more remain.
Oh, great. Findables. Collectibles. Alright. I didn't just leave the area permanently and I can't go back. That would be inconvenient. I'm pretty sure there's more collectibles back there. Okay, here we go. Let's still do Talion Legion. But let's switch Legion's sniper rifle to the Widow anti-material rifle. Nice. Awesome. Security mechs. Ah, hacked security mechs. Eh. It's easy enough.
Commander, this is Archer. I advise extreme caution. Vulcan Station is our geothermal plant. They stopped reporting it shortly after the experiment.
Scanning area. Analysis. VI infection is present within plant machinery. Advise caution.
Machinery, huh? Well, yeah, that is a little disturbing. Interesting. Okay.
Scanning area. Analysis. Venting stations provide adequate velocity to enhance vehicle lift.
All right. Well, that was fine. I mean, they're Seeker rockets, or they're Seeker missiles, so that's hard. No. The packet? What else? Ilium. Okay. Right then. Let's keep moving.
Scanning area. Analysis. Debris field provides adequate support for vehicle.
All right then. Camera. Gotta get rid of it. Yeah, so if it is, like I said, if it is a simple matter of somebody volunteering for something stupid, then the predictable consequences happening, then hey, it's just, you know, somebody stupid volunteering to do some, maybe not somebody stupid, but somebody volunteering to do something stupid. Which, you know, is a thing that happens.
Core systems have been compromised.
And, you know, it's just the project it's wrong-headed, it's foolish, it's not, the project itself is not morally heinous. As far as I know. Or I mean, the human testing part. It's not so much the morally heinous bit, it's just that the project itself was very foolish and has, you know, war crime-like motives. War crime-like objectives. So that's its own problem, but not great. What the hell?
They've seen us.
Yep.
Oh.
You know what?
Combat drone ready.
Malfunction confirmed.
Okay, that VI is angry.
Warning. Pressure levels in valve A3 have exceeded max.
Engineer's log. We've registered a huge spike in energy consumption. My technicians traced it to the experiment underway at Atlas Station. We're trying to raise them now.
Okay.
Warning. Pressure levels in valve A3 have exceeded maximum threshold. Manual control is required.
There we go. Alright. Overridden. So we're not going to blow it up.
Venting outflow successful.
Alright. Cool. Bring us up and over. Right. It's not what I wanted to see, but okay. I mean, it's still something awful and terrible and heinous that has happened to David. You know, basically merging one's consciousness with a virus. That was dumb. It was not a smart decision. It was not a smart thing to do. But you know, it was a volunteer type thing. It was not a not human experimentation in the sense of you know, felt like they abducted a slave and put a computer in his head, or put his head in a computer, as the case might be. There we go. Wrong button. But yeah, we'll see how and if it might get worse. Oh. There we go. All right, we're through. Oh, crap. Seriously. This thing is made of paper. Let's try that again, shall we?
Thruster velocity is inadequate to clear the wall ahead.
I gotta say, combat with this thing is terrible. Not enjoy this. Combat with the Mako was much, much better. Even if the controls were pretty absurd. Am I supposed to be up here? Oh look, a thing. Maybe I should have gone up here. Let's not go there. Okay then. All right. Let's go in.
Contacts purged.
You're really cool.
Warning. Pressure levels in valve D4 have exceeded maximum threshold. Manual control is required.
Let's buy this. Me. That one? Yeah. There. Let's see what I did, what I got for blowing this up. But don't hit, but
We've been spotted.
is there more? Don't see any more.
Change weapons.
Oh, there they are.
Taking hits.
Rerouting power to shield.
Taking hits. Up on engine battery. Distance shot effective.
One down.
Wondering if I should have gone downstairs, but we'll see. Let's see. I'll make sure. Oh. Is there nothing up here at all? Wow. I may have just legitimately gone the wrong way. Whoops. Okay. Fine. Rather be thorough, I suppose. Supposed to be. Well, okay, that's not super helpful. Really? What is... There's nothing over here, though. Oh! Wow. Sorry. Oh, there we go. We did check something. Settings. Right, I think we're good. I think we're good. Which way are we supposed to go? Oh, well, let's go the wrong way first. Hold on. I hope I didn't miss a lot of things downstairs. It's probably just an alternative route again, but... Lost some credits or whatever, but...
Received an SOS from Atlas Station. Archer has declared a project emergency. We're trying to shut down the power generators to starve the VI, but it's already hacked our automated systems. I'm ordering my people to sabotage the plant any way they can.
Okay. I mean, it seems to have momentarily worked, but of course also then everyone died. Everyone also seems to be fairly literal here. Seems like Gavin Archer may have been the only survivor here, which is a little bit disturbing. Oh, okay.
Away. Look out.
All right. I think that did it. Okay. Oh, could have done that. I have to remember that I can do that while I'm in combat instead of after. There are actually drones and things that I need to kill. No. There. I mean... Are we sure it wasn't going to, like,
Override of Atlas Station lockdown
explain
detected.
the hell was going on? That would have been nice.
Are you receiving this? Commander Shepard, this is Dr. Archer. Please respond.
I hear you, Doctor. We've hit the override at Vulcan Station and are moving on.
I...
Shepard out.
Okay, Legion. Jeez. Alright, back we go. Yeah. Pretty sure I missed some credits. Wait, did I? No, maybe not. I don't know. Oh well, it's fine. I think I have just about enough credits. Enough to get by, at least. Alright. Alright. Let's head back into the nice, pretty meadow. Niceness and prettiness.
Commander, that was a daring piece of work. Vulcan Station was a success. You still need to go to Prometheus Station and override the lockdown from there. Good luck.
Alright then.
Geographic conditions indicate an aesthetically pleasing view nearby. Organic life forms may wish to take note.
Still. Thanks, VI. That's pretty cool. It is, though, too. Very nice. Let's see if there are any more of those, little, data bits we need to collect off the ground here. If I miss some, I miss some. I'm not overly concerned. Like, I was not intending to 100% this playthrough, so to speak.
Activity detected.
Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Crap. There we go. That was dumb. When I get nothing for this, really? Blow those up. Fine. There's nothing here. I completely wasted my time, didn't I? Whoop. Yep, totally wasted my time. Okay, well, let's move on then, I guess. Darn. Wait, is this like the middle station one, the final one? This is probably the final one, isn't it?
Another Cerberus data packet
Not going to go down that way. That it's a definite def. Definitely don't want to hit any space cows, because you never know which one might be. Sapien. You know, shifty cow. Everyone's favorite. Cosmological bovine. Cosmic? Space cow, whatever. Sure I'm not missing anything before I transit to the station. Okay, there we go. Which, you'll recall, is a crashed Geth ship full of crashed Geth, which I'm sure are reprogrammed, so we're going to have a lot of fighting to do. Fun. Again, to ease our minds away from the horrors of potential war crimes here, we can at least hope that the Geth were effectively destroyed upon the crash, and all we have are effectively Geth platforms that were reprogrammed by the VI here, and not actual Geth that were brainwashed, as you know, Project Overlord was trying to do. Then again, why should we ever hope when Cerberus is involved that war crimes are not? Because those two usually seem to go together very closely.
Commander Shepard, Prometheus Station is a crashed Geth ship full of dormant machines used in our experiment. Our people there have gone silent. It's likely the VI has activated the defense shields to keep you out. Good luck.
Right.
Scanning area. Analysis. Generators aren't providing power for main shield. Warning, the VI infection has assumed control of the Geth cannon.
Oh.
Warning, we are being targeted.
Oh, I know how to fix this.
Warning, Geth cannon is locking on our location.
There we go. The thing is really stupid.
Recommend evasive maneuvers. Warning, we are being targeted. Warning, Geth cannon is locking on our location. Recommend evasive maneuvers. Warning, we are being targeted.
What's the siren about?
Geth cannon is locking on our location. Recommend evasive maneuvers. Shields disabled. You may now target the Geth cannon. Warning, we are being targeted. No further
Oh.
threats detected.
Alright, well that was
The ship is now clear.
easier than I thought. Alright, cool.
Nice work.
Alright. Moment. Engine swap.
Switch up.
Oh. Alright, let's go inside. It's creep time.
Attention visitors. personal injuries
Oh.
or death that may occur during your visit. Thank you.
That's, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I just don't like inside of this place.
We just got word Atlas Station wants a dozen more geth for the experiment. I hope this means a breakthrough is close.
Okay. I don't like this. What if that is? I mean, pretty obviously, it is a stasis field with a geth in it, but like, I like that.
Hanging around all these dormant machines is creepy. It's like death staring at us from the shadows. I'd rather work at Vulcan Station.
Not that that's that much better. Especially because Vulcan Station is literally inside an active volcano. That's not, like I said, not much better. Okay. Yeah, that's definitely pretty creepy.
Lanigan just ran a simulation. If these geth ever wake up, there's a 98% chance we'll be dead within 2 minutes. I'm starting to hate Lanigan.
Right. That explains why everyone is dead. Oh, good. I can imagine this just being their working conditions. Like, the Elusive Man is not very nice to his workers, to his employees. It's like, great.
Halloween was yesterday. Lanigan ran around wearing spare geth parts. Spooked the shit out of everyone. I like geth.
I know. But I'm kind of starting to like Lanigan. He's probably dead. But I think that was kind of clever. Yeah, good. We're going the wrong way. Could be. Always go the wrong way first. Why does it got feet? Does it have little feeties? I think I like the little feeties. Or, you know, the disabled geth everywhere. And I should have done this last week for Halloween.
Everything's off wire. Archer declared a lockdown, but our station's already infected. What does the VI want? It keeps screaming at us. Nobody understands.
Yep. Same. I don't understand it just yet. I can tell it's saying words. It's saying very, very distorted words. But I cannot tell what yet. Don't remember what it's supposed to be saying. Because again, like I said, I have not played this. I only watched somebody else's Let's Play. That was a couple years ago. Several years ago. This place looks way too tactically laid out to be Just to walk straight through it.
Passages and leaving others open. It's like it's hurting us. At least the Gather's still dormant.
Can anyone tell what the hell it's trying to say? I'm trying to parse that, but it's really still distorted. It's getting gradually clearer, I think.
To all Cerberus personnel, in an effort to reduce workplace stress, music has been approved for station-wide broadcast.
Oh no. Why? Why are you like this?
Scanning area. Analysis. The objective is located on the far side of this impasse.
Yeah, the elevator music is very, very stressful. See it. Here we go. I think I got it. There we go. Yeah. But I want that. So let's real quick. There we go. Can you go back and screenshot it? Or here. Look at that real quick. And they all just sort of started in this general lower region. So the 3 high one and the 2 high ones were here and here. Want to copy this? Feel free to. Also, worth noting, I don't think WizKid's with us yet, so I don't know if he actually goes back and rewatches things, so. Oh, you're Chromecasting. Okay. Take a picture. Well, anyway, I do have to manipulate it one more time, so start sketching it down to do that. Let me know if you got it. If you're good. Got it? It is a good puzzle. I like it. It's a relatively simple one, but it's a good puzzle. Good. If need be, I will send you a screenshot. I can always go back and grab a screenshot from my pre-recorded stream. From the recording of the stream, I should say. But I do agree, I think that is a pretty good puzzle. Did I really just get all the way through this without having to fight anything? I'm gonna fight my way out, aren't I? The Geth are about to activate. That's my guess. That is my supposition here. I'm gonna activate this, and I'm gonna hit this button, and then all these Geth are all gonna wake up at the same time. Because the VI is gonna get mad at me. Right.
Override of Atlas Station lockdown accepted.
Maybe not? Oh. Yep, there it is.
And there's the catch. I knew this was too easy.
Great.
Come on, let's move.
Very important that I do that first.
Hostile Geth activity detected. Armed response is authorized.
Oh, glad I'm authorized. That's good.
Reminds all personnel that this emergency is now classified information. Disclosure to outside parties is a violation of your confidentiality agreement.
Oh my god, Cerberus. Cerberus is a... Oh, and the elevator music's still going.
They've seen us.
Holy crap. Okay, yeah, that sniper rifle is absurd.
Under fire.
Combat drone ready.
Alright. Anything else in here we need to check in on? We're gonna move on. Yeah, we're gonna move. Come on. There we go. Okay.
Attention. This is a Geth stasis alert. Neural activity detected in nodes 1 through 6.
Got you.
Enemy hit.
Check back here real quick. Nope, just cover. Which I didn't need, but that's alright. I just lifted the quarantine. Damn it, no. Really hope that doesn't mean that I have to, like, try and re-break out of the quarantine or go re-lift it somewhere or something.
Get ready to fight. I'll hack their shields.
Arrow. Enemy disabled. Target eliminated.
Okay then. Any more? Any more? No, no more. Ammo. Good. Double clip here. There we go. Got it.
Warning. Geth neural activity increasing. Please isolate machines immediately.
Long range function and banned. Fire it.
Okay. At least this is the part where, you know, Shepard is Shepard's in control. She knows what she's doing in the shooting Geth part. More so than the creeping around a disturbing, inactive ship. No.
Emergency action required.
Yeah, I know, I'm shooting them. Working on it. Oh, great, the big one.
One down. Hostile drones. Deploying combat drone. Got you. Got you.
Did ya? You said that 3 times now. Good? Alright. I still hear combat music. Is that not it? I think Prime is free, but does it have any backup, or is that it? I think that's it. Oh, that's it. Alright. We're done. That was awful. It's fun. But man, that's creepy. A little bit flashbacky for Shepard, I'm sure. Certainly raising old traumas. Oh, right. I meant to mention. For a video coming up, I've been working on doing some research for this myself, but I figure, as I have this video coming out, I would love for you guys to help me with it. And so I have homework as a college professor. It's kind of a thing that I don't assign enough to my my class online. So I have homework for you guys. Please, if you don't mind. Now let's listen first. Hold on, before I give out the assignment.
You'll need to find the main server room there to shut down the VI experiment. Good luck.
All right then, let's do it. Let's go this way first. Oh wait, no, that's the way we just came from. Anyway, so homework. I want you to find various clips and or quotes from people like Bill Nye, Neil deGrasse Tyson, Andrew Yang, even people like this, humanists broadly speaking, that sound like, in a different context, they could be Cerberus propaganda. They could be pro-human in contrast to alien. And not merely human as in sort of a uniting message. Because that's what it is in our current context. But as soon as you insert that same rhetoric into a broader context like this, suddenly it gets a little bit racist sounding. So that's your homework for the next few days. Send me these clips. Send me these clips, quotes, anything like that you can find from just sort of generally humanists. People like I said, Bill Nye is a great example of this. He's always on about this kind of thing. Neil deGrasse Tyson says it. Even stuff a little bit older, less of it, but he's here and there. Even people like maybe Carl Sagan. I know Andrew Yang because his if I remember right, wasn't his campaign slogan "Humanity First," which is the same joke slogan as another channel. Oh no, where's my pen is missing. Different one. There's a YouTube channel called Generation Tech that does a lot of sci-fi content, like sci-fi analysis content stuff. They're usually really good. It focuses mostly on Star Wars, but they also do Star Trek. They also do Stargate. Doctor Who, 40K, any kind of sci-fi. They do a lot of sci-fi analysis. And their sort of companion channel, Generation Films, which focuses a little bit more broadly on films and media in general. But their sort of joke slogan, because the joke is, especially in the Star Wars context, that they're anti-alien. They're pro-humanity, anti-alien. Their slogan is humanity first, and you can get like their humanity first merch, which is like humanity first, kill those Xeno scum, stuff like that. It's just delightful. And I will so I'll put a link to their stuff in the description here. So that's the kind of thing that I'm looking for. Little like slogans and such that can, in their current context, seem uniting, but then in a broader context, like a sci-fi context like this, it turns a bit more sinister. It sounds a little bit more like the Elusive Man. Anyway, I'm hoping to have this video put together over the course of the next few days, hopefully by this weekend or maybe early next week. So if you find anything in the next couple of days looking for that kind of thing, do know. Well, yeah, that is Alright, I think, if I'm not mistaken, we are edging in closer to the somewhat more disturbing imagery that this DLC ends on. So, just as something of a forewarning.
Good. I'm getting some troubling readings here, though. The VI is trying to upload its program directly from your location. Get to the server room and shut down the core before it can...
I will say it certainly does get a little bit darker than Dead Corpses. So, know that is coming to prepare to an extent.
Archer log 155.2. For years, my brother's condition has been a handicap. That changed today. His autistic mind is the breakthrough I've been looking for. He can communicate with the Geth. Such a tremendous grasp of mathematics. It seems serendipity is alive and well in the 22nd century.
And I wish, oh man, I wish WizKid were here. Eric, I sent him a message in the group chat. Because this is, a lot of the issues this raises are right up his alley. Oh, well, that's very nice of you, David. David VI. No, I want in. Okay, but I want to go in there. Can I?
Change weapons.
Can I please? Oh, okay. Looking at me. Jackpot?
Archer log 157.8. Unless he sees results, the elusive man is shutting us down next week. I have no choice. I'm going to tap David directly into the Geth neural network and see if he can influence them. The danger should be negligible. David might even enjoy it.
Welcome, 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 WizKid. So go back, like, I don't know, 2 or 3 minutes and watch double speed for a bit. Basically since we got to this part of the stage. So go to like 3 or 4 minutes back. Listen to the, especially the little data logs about Gavin Archer and how he is getting his, what he's doing here to get his brother in on this experiment they're conducting. Then as you catch up, we can discuss.
Arriving at level 4.
Okay.
Arriving
Just
at
starting.
level 6. Arriving at level 3.
What?
Arriving at basement level. Resetting elevator.
Huh? Interesting.
Arriving at level 2. Arriving at level 4.
Oh,
Arriving at level 1.
I see.
Arriving at level 3. Arriving at level 5. Arriving at level 7.
Oh, that's not good. Back.
Combat drone
Abundant
ready.
and bad.
Ooh. Okay, we got him. I think that was it, right? Think. Okay. So it was a puzzle. That's cool. Anyway. So, WizKid, let us know when you're caught up, because I do think that a lot of this discussion and the a bit of the disturbingness and creepiness involved right up your alley. And it's a lot of stuff that we've discussed as well. Really?
Please contact facility support.
Right.
This elevator is not in service. Please choose another. Smoke detected. Please extinguish all cigarettes. This is a non-smoking facility.
We've got trouble.
Do we though?
I'd be lying if I said no harm could come to David. His autistic mind is as alien to me as an actual alien. Anything could happen when we plug him in. But I have to try, don't I?
WizKid, you retired. Gotcha. No, yeah, no problem. Like I said, I do think this is really that I think this is kind of up your alley. It has a lot about
We can use this.
Warning.
the
Decelerator
atypical
offline.
thinking
Serious
of
injury may
autism,
occur.
and then also exploiting people with neurodivergences and such. It's fascinating and awful. Asked out twice already. Well, welcome. Welcome to wakefulness for now. We'll see. I don't know if you also got the homework assignment. There's a homework assignment for everybody. You included if you want. I encourage you to participate if you can. Oh yeah, let's not try and mind control a Geth. That never goes well. We keep trying it. It does not go well. Oh, they're twitching. Oh, they're twitching. Yeah. It was when the computer log was talking about David's autistic mind initially. But it was up until now his autism had been a disability, but now it's useful. So yeah, that is a little bit of a something. I feel like this is the thing. This is the rule, so I don't want to click it just yet. But yeah, trying to control the Geth like this never goes well. But it's got Elusive Man written all over it. This is such a Cerberus kind of plan. Hey Arthur, good to hear from you. So, homework assignment. WizKid, if you're awake enough, doesn't have to be right now, obviously, you can come on this. But I want you to be searching, as I said a bit ago, I want you to be searching for quotes and or clips from people like Bill Nye, Neil deGrasse Tyson, even Andrew Yang, those sorts of folks, humanists, broadly speaking. Quotes and clips that sound like they could have been from Cerberus. And it's for an upcoming video that I'm working on this week, that hopefully should be out, this weekend or early next week. Yeah, yep, I am a real professor, and I'm actually doing this in part for a class next week. We're discussing humanism, and I'm wanting to kind of compile this together as something to assign to my class. Okay. Okay, well, I guess we're going here now. That was disturbing. these? Geth server banks? Creepy. Sorry, WizKid. Listen, you've subscribed to the YouTube channel of a professor, a university professor, and you expect to not ever get homework? It's been a very long time, and you haven't gotten homework yet. You should consider yourself lucky that it's taken this long.
Get ready. Don't be surprised if this button summons a Reaper.
Oh god, you're way closer than you want to be. Oh jeez. Not exactly, but this is what happens when you have such an incredibly digital hard suit and a lot of tech implants and such. Yet, you get controlled a bit. Oh, jeez. Oh, that wasn't there. It seems I was shooting at nothing. This kid says, autism and the ADD spectrum are very similar. That they can be major inhibitions, but also major assets if utilized correctly. And I don't think this is what you have in mind. In terms of utilizing it correctly.
6.01 is 30.1. Square root of 912.04 is 30.2. Time on this project is running out. There are no options left. How to get the Geth's attention? The robot says hello. Eureka, David. You're a miracle worker.
Alright, so...
David, I want you to order the Geth to take a step forward. How does he do it? David is a mathematical savant. His autistic mind can interpret the Geth language at its most basic form and mimic their phonetics. With his photographic memory, cross-referencing the meaning as a snap, he's literally a human computer.
And you think he can interface with the Geth's neural network?
I do.
Is that even safe, Doctor?
I see no harm in finding out.
There are some Geth. Are they through a window? Can I shoot them? Should I even shoot them? They're not attacking right. I don't know. Oh, jeez. A lot of people killed. Observation. Of course it was. Yeah, WizKid, to be fair, this homework I do for the cause. I do for free. Okay, I see. Because fuck the postmodern humanists. It's a little bit more of the modernist humanists, but regardless. He says this is like the woman who thinks she thinks like animals do. And I mean, but that's the difference, is that I think it's kind of implied that David actually does think like Geth do. So there really is communication happening.
Square root of 906.01 is 30.1. Square root of 912.04 is 30.2. David, can you repeat my notes from Thursday's experiment? Square root of 918.09 is 30.3. David, please pay attention.
Loud. It's getting loud in here.
I'm sorry, you didn't deserve that. Would you mind Repeating my notes from Thursday's experiment.
Log 137.3. The experiment yielded no discernible patterns of geth obedience. End dictation now, David. Hell, the elusive man will have my head for this.
Thank you. And how are you feeling today?
Square root of 924.16 is 30.4. Earplugs would be good.
Yeah, WizKid says that it's he probably does, and that makes it an even worse idea than it already is. Yeah, I tend to agree. I'm not going to mess with these guys. Oh! Yes, I am. Okay. I wasn't going to mess with them, but woke up. That worked. Okay. All safe. I can barely see it. For all of the orange. See, this is that Mass Effect aesthetic of everything being frickin' neon orange and green colors. Poor kid did not know what he was getting into. What his brother was dragging him in, really.
Warning. Elevator exceeds maximum weight capacity.
Oh. That's a Normandy. Yep, that's the Normandy. Okay then. I don't know why he has a technical scan readout of the Normandy up here. Right, that's disturbing. Kind of implies that he might be coming after Edie. Yeah, this is how you get would-be gods. Yeah, people trying to become gods, more like at least. And, I mean, or, you know, possibly Reapers.
Square root of 996.01 is 30.1. Square root of 912.04 is 30.2.
We're ready. Open a connection to the Geth network. Quiet! David, no! Tell the Geths to stand down! Quiet, please, make it stop!
Node acquired. Normandy SR2 is within range.
It,
Attempting to establish upload link.
their Geth gonna pop up, or how is this gonna work?
Tell Vulcan Station to cut all power! It's too late! We've lost control!
Attempting to establish upload link. Connection lost.
Okay.
David! You have to stop this! David doesn't want to be here!
Well, David is here, so that's troubling.
Upload link. Connection lost. Connection lost.
How's the other one? Is there another one?
Communications link established. Program now uploaded.
Oh, hell no. Where the hell? There it is. Okay.
Quiet! Please make it stop! Quiet. Please make it stop. Wait! Commander! I'm begging you. Don't do anything rash.
Rash? Like forcing your own brother into an experiment?
I know how this must look, but I never intended any harm to come to him. You must believe me. It's not like I planned this. It was an accident. Seeing David communicate with the Geth, it all seemed harmless.
Then what?
And before you knew it, you were running your own private hell.
I had no choice. The demands were incredible. The elusive man doesn't broker failure. Any war we fight with the Geth will be bloody. I was asked to find a way to avoid that.
Who gave you the right to play God?
People who are too afraid to make difficult decisions themselves. When they pray for a miracle, they're really praying for men like me to make the tough choices. If my work spares 1 million mothers mourning the loss of 1 million sons, my conscience will rest easy.
Look at him. Your brother would never be the same.
The damage may not be permanent. He might recover some semblance of his mind.
Cerberus will never leave him alone. Your brother will always be a lab rat.
But a well cared for lab rat. At least he'd still be alive.
So you'll sacrifice your brother's happiness for your own ambition.
Square root of 906.01 equals 30.1. What I've done to David is unethical. If he dies, it's unforgivable. Let me take care of him. Please. Quiet. Please make it stop.
He's coming to me. Yeah, Wizkid, I agree. That sounds like something a megalomaniacal wannabe god would say.
I've seen enough of your cruelty to know he'll never be free from it here. I'm taking him away.
No, leave him! He's too valuable!
Really?
You even think about coming after your brother and this bullet will be waiting for you. Then we'll see who's valuable.
Where will you take him?
Grissom Academy. They can help special cases like David. Minus the torture. Joker, contact the Academy and let them know we've got someone who needs their help.
Aye, aye, Commander.
The elusive man can fire me if he doesn't like it.
I mean, he already kind of did.
912.04 is 30.2. It all seemed harmless. Square root of 912.04 is 30.2. It all seemed harmless. Square root of 912.04 is 30.2. It all seemed harmless.
Oh, the elusive man's got his bullshit report here. Oh no, the test subject was taken to a non-Cerberus facility for care. Good. Jesus. While this is a considerable setback for Cerberus, Dr. Archer's research will be missing a safer approach to controlling the Geth. So they're still at it. It's not like they're going to stop. Well, of course they're not going to stop. It's Cerberus. It's the elusive man. He's nothing if not committed. WizKid says if this is how the Geth really think, well, they're robotic. That's for... Well, we know that. We talked to Legion. This is kind of how Legion thinks to an extent. Jesus. Okay, that's good to have. Jesus. It's horrifying. The good news is, we got him out of it. And he's set to recover, gradually, slowly. We'll see. I believe that you do see him again in Mass Effect 3 if you save him here. And I know you otherwise do. I think you see David. Well, if he's still alive. Or sorry, Gavin, his brother. The megamaniacal asshole. Or Gavin. It's wild to see, WizKid says it's wild to see thought expressed as pure calculation numbers. Yeah, it's a lot like how Legion explains the sort of the virus that caused the heretics to worship Sovereign, or Nizara as he called them, as they called him, them, whatever. It basically causes a glitch in their programming, which means that they have calculations come up incorrectly with a consistent pattern that causes their thinking to work differently. They're pure mathematical software. Oh, the elusive man's mad, I bet. Shepard, I understand you've taken Dr. Archer's brother to Grisham Academy. I'm familiar with their work. It should be a good home for him. Atronach, son of a bitch. I don't condone Dr. Archer's actions, but they did provide a breakthrough. We've been sorely lacking thus far. We'll likely never find another individual with David's unique talents. Though your decision is understandable, it has set our efforts to understand the Geth back several years. Too bad. I can't believe that the elusive man is still sending us messages after we gave him the gigantic middle finger at the collector base. Oh, so. Yeah, this is where Gavin went. Yeah, this is definitely our NPC's friend from Red Dead 400 years later. He was flung into the far future with his autistic brother to do god-awful things for Cerberus. Unfortunate. Okay, so Cerberus information processing. We're aware of your old friend Liara Sony has been hunting the Shadow Broker for several years. We wouldn't mind helping her in that hunt, given the broker's past work for the Collectors. We recently uncovered some information that might give Liara a lead on where to find operations, but unfortunately, doesn't have much faith in Cerberus intel. I wonder why. If you'd visit Ilium and pass it on to her as a gesture of goodwill, we'd appreciate it. Let's go get that started. So we'll start Lair of the Shadow Broker tonight. We will not finish it. It is significantly longer than Overlord. So we will definitely finish it by tomorrow night, though. It should not be more than 4 hours, definitely. Might be over 3.
How may I help you, Commander?
Probably not.
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
This kid says it's fascinating.
Take care.
It's similar to how maladaptive thought patterns can infect and destroy the mentally ill if severe enough. Schizophrenia comes to mind. How do you mean? I know what you mean. I kind of vaguely know what you mean. Things like, the most obvious would be something like suicidal ideation, which passes more or less like a virus. Did you and Kelly? Bonk. But no, if you're talking about something like social contagion of mental illness and things like that, then yeah, that's certainly an interesting thing to consider, right? especially in the already susceptible and the already mentally we can sort of, they can get sort of infected by a bad idea that can get passed along, and then they can even, you know, share it to other people, and it can get passed along them. Let's go back to Ilium. Ilium is actually still a really cool planet. Like the aesthetic, at least, especially. I like the idea of as well of a kind of extremely laissez-faire planet that's very factually based. There's only contract law. Mm-hmm. Okay. Who have I not brought to Ilium yet? I haven't brought Jack. I haven't brought Gordon? I haven't brought Grunt. No, you know what? Actually, because we're going to see Liara, let's bring Garrus and Tally, our old friends. How about that? We have people that Wizkid says, like, because schizophrenia is characterized by seeing patterns where there are none and hearing voices that may or may not be supernatural. Social contagion, too. That's exactly how backwards ideas like socialism propagate. Yeah, it's ideological possession would be basically another example of this sort of thing. I take it, right? Yeah, I think. Oh, he can't use the big gun. It's so disappointing. Yeah. Yeah, ideological possession, I think, is another instance of this sort of thing, where bad ideas will spread sort of on their own, as if they have a kind of, something analogous to a life. I mean, obviously not precisely, not properly speaking.
Orphans and former slaves abandoned by Batarian raiders. For many, the adjustment is difficult, but one man, Conrad Werner, wants to help. Werner is organizing Shepherds, a charity that helps human refugees, orphans, and former war prisoners. In a prepared statement, he said that this new charity is his way of showing his support for the people who protect the galaxy.
Aw. Man, that's awesome. See, I love Conrad. He's such a good dude. He's completely delusional, but he's such a good dude.
You should try it my way.
Man, that's great. I've never heard that little audio bit before. I've never heard that about Conrad being such a good dude, man. That's awesome.
Of course.
He's setting up a charity called the Shepherds for human orphans. That's awesome. Oh my god, that's great. It's sort of like his weird little way of being the hero that he couldn't be by waving a gun in someone's face. I love that, man. And that's phenomenal.
So then he says, "Oh, it's okay. Our amino acids are all different, so it's not like we can get diseases or anything."
Odd. Just like Quarians should humans, I guess. Wizkid says, I'd say so. These, so talking about ideological possession.
I need minimal heat increase.
What the hell? Oh my god. The Hanar version of the ADL is talking about the offensive.
We hope that you, the viewer, will decide whether we have done Blasto justice. And to allow you to decide, all first day purchases are 30% off. Ilium Entertainment thanks you for your support.
The damn Hanar SJWs are invading our made-up fake media. Oh my god, I love this stupid planet. This planet's amazing. Oh, this is brilliant. Anyway, okay, back to... I'm just so entertained by these stupid news broadcasts, I can't stop. Okay, so Wizkid said, alright, okay. I'd say so. These ideas can't propagate properly on their own. Well, I mean, they're like viruses. They must invade and destroy in order. So, I mean, yeah, that is their propagation, though, right? It's mimetic. It's just the destructive end of mimetic. Check out Rene Girard on Mimesis. I'll see if I can find a good source on like sort of relating this to ideological possession or something like that. Um, it's oh no. Oh, that didn't cut off my internet. Okay, there we go. Good. My Wi-Fi antenna just got knocked over. By which I mean I knocked it over. Rene Girard is a great source on the sort of mimetic spread of ideas and ideologies and all that stuff. There is there's a scholar and a scholar who does mostly radio broadcast and podcasting stuff named David Gornosky, local this area actually, Florida. I went to college with him, as it happens. But he's one of actually a fairly big name in sort of Girard scholarship. He knows his stuff really, really well. I mean, not a big name exactly. He doesn't do peer review publications anymore, but he does a lot on sort of the imitative structure and the sacrificial element, that sort of destructive element that you're pointing out, of mimetic spread of ideas, especially in the negative sense. I'll see if I can find a good point where he talks about this. He might. I know he's talked to a lot of important big name people. Like, I know he's talked to Jordan Peterson. I know he's talked to Ron Paul. I know he's talked to some other scholars in the field as well. So something to. I think even Aaron, who also is a big fan and scholar of Girard.
Shepard, it's good to see you again. So, what can I do for you?
Let's get him.
I know you're looking for the Shadow Broker. Cerberus gave me data on where to find him. Interested?
Absolutely. I had no idea. Let me see what you've got. It looks like a leaked transmission between Shadow Broker operatives. Some hints as to the location and... It's about Farron. He's still alive.
Your friend? The one who helped recover my body from the Shadow Broker?
The same. He sacrificed himself to save me. I'd never found anything suggesting he was alive. After 2 years, I hadn't even dreamed.
WizKid says, small world. It's amazing you know him personally. I mean, I have a weird tendency of knowing a lot of people semi-personally, primarily because libertarian circles are very, very small. It is a genuinely small world when it comes to libertarian commentators and libertarian thinkers on stuff. Like I've had at least a personal interaction or two with a lot of the sort of the libertarian folks. I've had a little bit of professional correspondence with David Gordon, back and forth here or there with Tom Woods, not much. Too broke for his supporting listeners group. But obviously Dave Gordnosty, like I said, we went to college together. Didn't know him too much back then, but I'd seen him around and talked to him about stuff. But it again, it's a super small world. There's some of those folks who I sort of knew before they were, sort of big names as as far as it goes, sort of in circles. WizKid said, even smaller when you compare libertarians versus libertarians who actually know and understand their shit. Yeah, I agree. There are quite a few actual libertarians who I've not met and haven't really talked to at all. I've met Ron Paul at an event a few years ago, but just meet and greet kind of event, kind of met thing, not much of a scholarly or personal interaction kind of thing. Some of the Mises folks I don't know really, like Jeff Deist and such, but some of them, I interact with regularly on social media at the very least, and some of them I met and know a little bit in person. I've met and I've gotten a little bit to know, not too much, not too in depth, but the folks behind Anarchy Ball. I've chatted with them about stuff a couple of times and that sort of thing. True libertarian if you don't accuse other libertarians of not being true libertarians. Yeah, it's true. It's very true. I very regularly call out people like Nick Sarwark for being shills, and such. Kind of part of the thing, part of the identity.
Sounds like you and Farron were close.
It's funny. He betrayed me more than once. He was double dealing for Cerberus, for the Shadow Broker. But in the end,
Ooh.
He sacrificed himself for me. I owe him.
Any
do
friend
it.
of yours is a friend of mine. What's the next step?
I don't know. I need to prepare, to think. I'm going home. Use my terminal if you need any local intel.
You okay?
I've spent 2 years plotting revenge. Now I have the chance to make it a rescue.
Let me help. I'll come by your apartment.
Okay. Hopefully I'll have a plan by then. Thank you, Shepard.
Nice. And you guys convinced me to romance Caden, but Liara's despite Allie, Liara's best girl. No information available. All right then, let's go.
Tired of training employees only to lose them to your competitors? Perhaps Indentutech can help.
Oh,
A leading
jeez.
provider of cutting-edge indentured service, Indentutech can provide contract guaranteed labor for
I
any
mean,
technical area.
I was gonna say yay slave ads, but no, I get it.
You'll never believe what happened. I've got the
Indenturehood is substantially different, and there are theoretical objections to indenturehood, but I don't know if I'm utterly convinced against it. Fair.
Another difficult development for human expansion as the colony
WizKid says
arises
Mises
from
folks are
the
great,
challenge of the
nuts,
council
slightly insane, but great. Yeah, that's. I consider myself one of that crew, more or less. Not as involved, obviously, but yeah, I fit in well in that description.
Eclipse might be fun for you. For me, it's the future. My clan's breeding strategy is at stake. Her first mate.
There is no
Your
Leon.
father?
There's only Tally.
He got her things when he traveled.
I don't know. I still really like Liara as the canon romance. I really do. But hey, no. But we're with Caden. Caden. Let's not do anything to mess that up.
Okay, listen, give Thax a full refund. Do you hear me? He knows.
The lady
I don't
whose
know
life
how.
we
It
basically
doesn't
just
matter.
ruined.
Credit him a full refund now.
Alright, let's go to Liara's apartment. And yes, there is Liara. Liara is still, like I said, more or less my as I argue in that one article. Let me see. Let me write this down in case you haven't seen it. I don't know. Have you seen the article about humans marrying Asari that I wrote from some time ago? If you haven't, I'll put it in the description as well. Essentially arguing that ShepardxLiara is God's OTP.
And then get your ass someplace safe.
Don't get me wrong. I do think that the Tally romance for, especially for male Shepard, is adorable. I really like them, but still, it's got to go to Liara. The story of the game is of the whole trilogy is I mean it's more or less structured around Liara as the sort of canon romance. So it's not like this is it really is it fits with the overall narrative of the trilogy, I think. And don't forget, it's heavily implied that that Liara has Shepard's babies. Presumably only if you're at a romance, but I don't even know necessarily. I would hope only if you're... Yeah, that's fine. Shouldn't be a problem. We're just going to the apartment. Uh-oh, it's a crime scene.
Those trace samples and get them back to the lab. We got multiple shots fired. Yeah, techs are going over the place now.
Central, we got an open carrier on this end. Switching to a coded relay.
What's going on?
Yeah, WizKid. She was the reason
This
behind
area's
the
sealed off.
alien
Please
sex
step
scandal
back now.
when Mass Effect 1 first came out. That's true.
Why?
Someone tried to kill your friend, Commander Shepard. Thank you, officer. Your people are dismissed.
And the whole it's not technically
Can't do
lesbianism
that.
thing.
Already done.
I mean, it's not. Technically. Looks like it, but it's not.
Tila Vasir, Special Tactics and Recon.
A Spectre?
I heard your status was reinstated. Good. You're one of our most famous operatives. Might even get you to sign my chest plate. So, I assume you had business with your friend this evening, Commander.
Speaking of
Liara was
alien
following
sex
the lead
scandal.
on the Shadow Broker.
The Shadow Broker. Dangerous enemy to have.
If Liara isn't here, where is she?
If I knew that, I wouldn't be sifting through her crap. There's no blood, no body. It looks like Tassoni got away. The sniper didn't plan on her kinetic barrier. Clever girl. Paranoid, but clever.
Okay.
Did the police find anything when they arrived?
Just the mess and the bullet holes. I gave them a gold star for finding the bullet holes.
Yeah, no, like I said, I argue, and especially in particular, I argue in my paper, despite it looking like lesbianism, again, it's technically not. Now, there are open questions about the thing, so we have good experience with the Sorry Spectres. I mean, do we? What are you talking about? Because I feel like you're right in your sarcasm. I'm trying to put my finger on it. My mind is slipping, as it does.
What are the facts so far?
About 25 minutes ago, someone took a shot at Tassoni. Note the bullet holes.
Right, yeah.
She stuck around for almost 4 minutes before leaving the building. Whatever she was doing was important.
Liara was expecting me. She would have left a message here. Her office wasn't safe.
I'm not surprised. Ilium is just Omega with expensive shoes. I haven't found anything useful for tracking her down yet. You knew Tassoni better than I do. Where would she have hidden her backups?
Let me take a look around.
Yeah, so WizKid said it's still a sex act with an alien, but because of their biology, only in the vaguest terms. No, and very straightforwardly. I would say very straightforwardly it is. It's just that, the core of my argument, more or less, in the paper, and you can read this. It's on my blog. We published it there months ago. It really straightforwardly is a sex act. There's no kind of about it. It just is. But that given the biology, that isn't a violation of natural law like it would be with a kind of intentionally sterilized sort of relation that would amount to sodomy. Again, using the term in the technical sense.
The rifle used to do that wasn't standard issue. The kinetic barrier deflected the shots, but they still managed to penetrate the glass.
Okay. So they were fired, but deflected a bit. Okay. Hey, most of my armor.
It's part of my old armor.
Looks like someone didn't like you much either.
Yeah, I fell from orbit. Yeah, like I said, I do think that it's very, very straightforwardly can be described as sex. It's just with the only potential problem is that the human reproductive system becomes superfluous in the exchange, so to speak, and that could be a kind of I don't know if it would qualify as something like masturbation. Probably not, but it might qualify as something like make it so that it qualifies as sex for one partner but not the other, and so there's a discontinuity, discontinuity, I guess, works. There's a disparity between what the act is for the two people performing the act, so to speak. One thing for one person, one thing for the other. Good night, Kylie. I will see you later, and I will also keep you posted if I wind up doing a thing at in St. Leo. If I wind up doing something, same with if I wind up doing the barbecue I was talking about last. WizKid, I wouldn't say so unless it's intentionally sterilized. And given the facts that we know about how the Asari reproductive system works, it's not that it can be intentionally sterilized; it has to be intentionally fecund. It has to be intended to produce offspring. We're getting banned. Nah.
A doctorate from the University of Ceres. Back on
Maybe,
Thesia.
but probably not.
She's getting good use out of all that education.
Remember, I have a whole lecture about natural law. In which we go into the awkward details. It is my natural law applied lecture. It's the third in the series of 3. Check it out. I kind of touch on this subject a bit.
Don't worry, Commander. We'll find her.
Let's give it a shot then. Ilos.
Yeah, that's not the Asari homeworld. I'm not sure what planet that is. It's Ilos.
Let's see what else we got. Nice kitchen. I always really like looking at the fancy space kitchens. I don't like the like really techy ceilings though. Not a fan of that. Not very comfy. Not homey. I feel like I'm in a warehouse or something. What else we got? Oh, the Normandy.
The picture changed when you touched it.
Huh.
It must be keyed to your ID. What does it show now?
Cool.
It's a Prothean dig site. Liara did leave a message. There are a few Prothean-looking objects around the apartment. Let's see what we can find.
I mean, she is an archaeologist.
Those things must be worth a fortune.
And she's got her own fish tank. Above the bed, too. That's cool. I don't know, though. I don't know how much I like the idea of having this sort of bedroom and sitting area like this in the loft that sort of overlooks everything. It's a little bit, I don't know, out in the open for everything. I mean, even if presumably the glass opaques, still, it's kind of,
She was certainly into ugly.
Hey. Wait, I'm not romancing her this time. I can laugh at that. Never mind, we're good. We're good. Hey, look, there we go.
Basir, I've got something here. Backup disk. Let's try it on her terminal. It looks like she recorded a call.
What have you got for me, Sagat?
It was tricky, but you paid for the best. I can narrow it down to a cluster, maybe even a system.
How soon can you have it?
Shouldn't take long. Come to my office. Area Frontiers in the Dracon Trade Center. Gotta say, though, to Sony, you're making me a little nervous. How big is the trouble that could come out of this?
Relax, Sagat. I'll see you in a few hours.
Huh.
Sounds like Liara found something big on the Shadow Broker. And then someone found her. I know where the Dracon Trade Center is. My car's outside. Let's go.
Alright then. So we'll finish this mission, I think. If we do, I don't know. This might be a... We might have to cut before the car
Area
chase.
Frontiers offices are located on the 3rd floor.
There's a car chase, by the way.
I don't hear police chatter. We must have missed the party.
Not yet.
Liara's in there!
Oh. That is a lot. Well, okay, less than I thought, but still a lot of civilian casualties.
Hila.
They just took out 3 floors to make sure she's dead. I'll grab this Sky car and seal off the building from the top.
I'll start down here and work my way up.
Just leave some for me.
Okay, fellow Spectre. Let's go and do Spectre stuff.
What happened?
Explosion.
Was it a bomb? What happened?
Who are you? What's going on?
I'm a Spectre. Let's go do Spectre stuff.
The building in an orderly fashion. Emergency power engaged.
Okay. Sure. Get it? Oh wow, that was.
Bury a Frontier employee. Looks like he got caught in the explosion.
I wouldn't
So we
take
get
any
over
bets
there.
onto Sony's informants
Serving
surviving
industry
that
for over
blast.
120 years, the Krogan Trade Center takes pride in being the home to Ilium's.
Basir, the elevators are out and building security is down.
No alarms, no police. Very professional.
And Elfell Ashland Energy are serving you better. Dracon Trade Center.
He's not okay.
Welcome to a universe of opportunity.
Okay. So,
Please exit the building in an orderly fashion.
no.
Do not attempt to extinguish fire.
From the smoke.
Please find the nearest exit.
Set the bombs, killing everyone.
Oh, he just
Casualty here.
died.
Looks like he's got bullet wounds. Watch yourself, Vizier. They used military-grade hardware.
Bullet wounds. Guess this was more than just an explosion.
Life isn't about arriving. It's about the ride along the way. At Nizo, every vehicle is an island of style and an engine for freedom. Nizo Transportation. Enjoy the ride.
Oh. Why are we hacking an ATM? Is that a thing that Spectres can just do? I mean, technically, clearly we can, but you know, it's fine. You know, Citadel Council authorization, acquisitions of resources.
On resource logistics and management.
Yeah, that's fine.
We are committed to providing clients with secure, affordable, and efficient solutions to all their transportation needs.
Vizier, I found a military-grade explosive device. It hasn't
If
been
I
armed.
shoot it.
Sloppy work. You use that kind of hardware when you don't have time to plan.
All right. Let's see what happens if I do this. Wow, nothing. Okay, that's surprising.
Vizier, I'm at the Barrier Frontiers office. Liara signed in just a few minutes ago.
Understood, Commander.
Welcome to Barrier Frontiers. Let us be your guide to limitless possibilities.
Oh, jeez.
Expansion.
Hostiles up ahead!
And financial growth.
Vizier, I'm pinned down! Mercs! And they're well armed!
Say hello to the Shadow Broker's private army, Commander.
When you need it. Barrier Frontiers. We show you the way.
I've lost shields!
It's okay, I unlost them. Ah, Jesus. That is really irritating. Shooting Garrus.
Look out!
Shield optics.
Closing range.
Still not good.
Lock down the blue. Felt that one. Blue in play. Agent down.
Yup. So when they're saying blue in play over the comms, oh, welcome back from the Sleepy Lands, WizKid. I'm wondering if they mean biotics, like my biotics, or if they're talking about Vizier, the blue Asari.
We got hostile
Alright then. That it? Good for now, I think. Terminal. Alright then. There we go. Looking at the time, I think we will finish this mission.
These damaged pipes are on fire. They're blocking the stairs.
Look for a switch to activate the fire suppressant systems.
Got it. Should be clear now.
Good. I'm on my way down.
So we'll do this, and then I think we'll probably wrap up. But before we do the car chase, or we'll...
Behind us! Ah!
That was ridiculous. Oh, God. This game has a really nasty tendency for biotics to just go all over the place. Mass Effect 3 really, I think, fixes that for the most part. It's not nearly that bad in Mass Effect 3. Pistol damage. What's that? Putting it back to the chip, obviously. Oh.
Damn it. If I'd have been a few seconds faster, I could have stopped them. Is this a cat? Must have been. No sign of that data Liara talked about. Looks like a dead end. Speaking of which, did you find your friend's body?
You mean this body?
Ooh.
Liara, this is Vizier. She's a Spectre.
This is the woman who tried to kill me.
You've had a rough day, so I'll let that slide. Why don't you put that gun?
Yes, WizKid, there is a car
I
chase.
saw you. I doubled back after I left. I watched you break into my apartment.
You didn't know where Liara went because she hid the message. You needed me to find it for you. Thanks for the help.
Once she had my location, she signaled the Shadow Broker's forces. They bombed the building to take me out. She found Sakat, took his data, and killed him. I'm guessing she's still got the disc on her.
Good guess. Not that you'll ever see what's on it. You pure blood bitch!
That's super offensive. I mean, why can't Shepard do the whole, like, slow fall thing? She's biotic too, man. I mean, I get it, she's not Nasari, but it's freaking cool. Why can't I do that? Oh, Liara is just steamrolling through here. I love that. Fantastic. All right. Do this.
Get ready to fight.
Come on, move, Garrus.
Nice shot. I love this rifle.
If I turn away like that, by the way, if you're curious, that is to avoid the flashbangs. Because wherever you're looking at the flashbangs, it flashes it into your vision, which is really irritating. So, but if you look away from them, it doesn't do it. Okay, let's head down.
She's getting away.
I'm working on it. Not as quick as you are, apparently. Liara grew up to be a killing machine.
Watch for heavy fire.
See what I mean?
Nice shot. Scoped and dropped.
Where are they?
Enemy combat drone.
Condition red. Shield supply.
God, that's not so bad. It's not good, but... Damn it.
Ahead of us. Got you.
Watch for drone.
Shoot.
Concussive shot ready.
Oof. I'm low on ammo. Alright, let's... It's fine for me. Let's head out. Our chase is going to be in like a minute, before which we're going to save and call it for next time, I think. Because I do want to save that, because that'll be a hell of a start, and it'll make a good thumbnail too. I'm going to do that next time. So we are going to be finishing up in just a couple of minutes.
Damn it!
Oh, there we go. Car chase time. Hey, Liara.
I'm fine, by the way. Thanks for asking.
Huh? Garrus, you're coming. Alright.
Come on, she's getting away.
I think I'm able to save right here. I'm going to. I think able to save, and I'm able to save and quit here. And we'll call it a little bit early tonight. But this will be a nice start for next week's stream. So we can go through the rest of Lair of the Shadow Broker. Probably Liara chase down her quarry. I can't save, so it looks like it's car chase time.
There she is.
But it's definitely not
Right.
spacebar.
No, wait, left.
I'm on her.
It's shift.
Hang a left.
Is definitely shift to boost speed. It's not spacebar. Wow. Okay.
She's
The
around the
tooltip
corner.
is just wrong.
We're not going into the construction site, are?
Oh,
Oh,
jeez.
goddess.
Ugh. I'm so not good at this, apparently.
I'm not.
Darn it. I got her. She's right there. Here we go.
Go, 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 go!
Oh, this is... all right, here we go.
Traffic! Oncoming traffic!
We'll be fine.
Now, how many times I've done this where I thought the spacebar was the boost button, and I was
dropping
basically
proximity
just
charges.
thinking that
I noticed.
I basically did it without the boost. Jeez. Oh god. Oh no.
She's got reinforcements!
What kind of guns does this thing have?
It's a taxi. It has a fare meter.
Wonderful.
God, I love this.
Truck!
I know.
Truck!
I know!
Oh jeez.
There we go.
You're enjoying this.
Yes. Absolutely. You can tell by the smile.
A head-on collision at this speed.
Yeah, I hear those can be bad for you.
This is absolutely the exact kind of thing that Shepard would enjoy way too
Again?
much. That is not a truck.
Watch
That is a freighter. Oh god. WizKid reminds me of the scene from Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga. Yeah, the speeder ship from episode 2. Yeah. I mean, honestly, it just reminds me of Star Wars episode 2. Yeah, Ilium is very, very clearly modeled on Coruscant. All right. Hotel. Oh, great, she's dual wielding.
On Azure. Get me some damn backup.
Azure. Alright, now let's see if we can save. Yes, we can. Alright, so we ended with the car chase instead of starting with it, unfortunately. Okay, WizKid said it's Lego Star Wars. Okay, that's fair. Alright, so like I said, I do think I'm going to wrap it up there for now. Save.
There's Vizier's car. Come on.
So that'll end it for us for tonight. We are going to wrap up a little bit early. Like I said, I want to save the rest of this mission for next time. This is a long one, and I thought that it was 2 separate missions. It's apparently not. So going after Vizier is going to be the first thing we do, and then we're going to finish going after the Shadow Broker. And then after that, we will see how much time we have left. If we have any time, we will start Arrival. Final DLC for Mass Effect 2. And that will put us through to the end, which will bring us right into Mass Effect 3. Incidentally, also worth noting, is that as of N7 Day, being this past Saturday, BioWare announced that they are working on the next Mass Effect title, which, based on, and I'm speculating here, but based on some of the concept art being released, looks like an Andromeda sequel. They have no release date or even a vague window for it, but if it is an Andromeda sequel, what that probably means is we're gonna leave after Mass Effect 3 and come back and play Andromeda in the, 6 months or so before the new one comes out. And it's looking like that will be the first new game that I play exclusively on stream. So that'll be really cool in however many years that is, if I'm still doing this. Who knows? We might all get bored of this. Who knows? But we'll see. That is a long-term plan, which will be really cool if I get to one. If I do one. Anyway, keep in mind, don't forget your homework, and get me some of those clips and quotes if you can. Otherwise, I also may have a cool collaboration project coming up, and I will announce it soon. Depends. I don't want to give up too much because nothing's settled, nothing's set in stone yet, so we will see what happens. That is hopefully coming. Let you know more, hopefully on Thursday. So, until next time, I'll see you on Thursday for Red Dead. I'll see you next Monday for more Lair of the Shadow Broker and Mass Effect 2. Good night, everyone. Thanks for coming by.